Hello, Ron. How are you? Long time no see. How you doing? Okay. Hopefully not, Frankie. I'm gonna do the. If any more ties happen in this tournament, I'm doing the. I know people are gonna hate this, but I'm doing the Ghost Runner at second. I'm doing good, Ron. Thank you so much for asking. I'm glad you're doing well. Asa, howdy all. How you doing, Asa? So we got Ron McGrath, Frankie S, Asa in the room tonight. You're watching the Saturday night at the ballpark between the 1911 Washington Senators against the 1992 Milwaukee Brewers. Each team is being represented by a pitcher that was under a 2 ERA. This is a under 2 ERA tournament. And this was selected by the Wheel of Fortune wheel that I have on my phone. I put all the teams in and all the pitchers in, and this matchup came upon that Wheel of Fortune wheel. All right, 1911 Washington Senators, Jimmy McLear's lineup, and the Senators came in at 60 and 90. They were in 7th place in the American League. The 1992 Milwaukee Brewers, they were 92 and 70. They came in 2nd in the American League East. Walter Johnson, the year of 1911, was 25 and 13 with a 1.0 ERA. And Carl Elders was 11 and 2. He must have came up late in the season, but he qualifies for this tournament because he pitched over 100 innings. He went 11 and 2 with a 1.79 ERA. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to warm up a little more coffee. I had a major party this afternoon with my pizza truck in Colts Neck, New Jersey. We served a family there that was having a birthday party for a 1-year-old. Over 160 people at this party, and I'm a little shot right now, but we'll try to get through this, and let's see what happens. Hopefully it's not a 20-inning game, but I'm not going to do that anymore because this type of competition can go into extra innings, as we found out last week, and it did go 20 innings, and I don't want to go there anymore. So we'll put the Ghost Runner on second for the remaining of the tournament, and we'll move on from that point. All right, you're going to have to excuse me. I just got to get a little more coffee, and we'll get underway as soon as possible. Can everybody hear me pretty good? Just somebody give me a thumbs up. Thank you, Ron. Thank you. Be right back. Okay, I'm back, thank you. And checking out the situation here. Okay, we're about to begin. We got W.Johnson. Senators are the home team. Ballpark configurations for today. Lefty and righty on the singles is fives, both ways, both sides of the plate. Lefties and righties for diamond shots, 19 for the lefties, 5 for the righties. So we're about to begin here. Oh shit! I didn't make the. Oh well. Not gonna have those things I make. Anyway, here we go. The lineups here. Let's get the lineups in. And for the Milwaukee Brewers and Phil Garner's lineups, it's going to look like this tonight. Pat Listach is going to be the shortstop leading off. Kevin Seitzer will be at third. He'll be batting second. Greg Vaughn will bat third in left field. Darrell Hamilton will bat fourth. He'll be in right field. Robin Yount will bat fifth, and he'll be in center. Franklin Stubbs batting sixth at first base. Scott Fletcher is the second baseman. He is batting seventh. B.J. Showoff will bat eighth behind the plate, and C.Eldred will bat ninth. Defensively for the 1911 Washington Senators, Milan is in left, Walker in center, Gessler is in right. Who's at first now, damn it? Oh, Schaefer's at first. Eberfeld is at second. McBride at short. Conroy at third base. And Henry is behind the plate. Johnson's on the mound, of course. And we're ready to begin here. It's a beautiful night here in Washington. And Pat Listach is going to lead it off for the Brewers, and here we go. Listach was batting .290 in the year of 1992, 1 homer, 47 RBIs. Hello, hi, how you doing, Al? How are you, my friend? Listach looks in, he's batting, he's a switch hitter, he's batting from the left side, and here comes the first pitch of the game, and that's a foul tip. We'll shake him up a little more, and here it comes. That's going to go down as a 4-5 from the left side. 4-5. Does he have the power? He does not. So that's an end power home run, 1-6, fly ball the rest of the way. It's a 12. It's going to be a fly ball at right field. Doc Gessler is getting underneath it, makes the catch, and that's the first out of the ball game. So, was that 4-5 right field? If I miss something on the board, on the table rather, and you guys see it, just correct me. Phoenix Knight. Yeah, it always happens, Phoenix. How you doing, my friend? All right, so one down. And here comes Kevin Seitzer. He is batting second. He's a right-hand batter. He batted .270, 5 homers and 71 RBIs. And here comes W.Johnson's pitch. And that misses the tower altogether, but it'll count. And that's a 6-10 from the right side. That 6-10 is a range play to the shortstop. That's going to be McBride. He's a 156, so he has great range. He's not going to give up anything here. We'll check for the errors. It's a 19, and that's deep. That's 12, and 4 is a 16, and that's going to be a 2-base error. So that's a throwing error. And Milwaukee has their first base runner on an error. E6. So Milwaukee has a runner on second base due to an error. Here comes Greg Vaughn. He's a right-hand batter. Vaughn batted .228, 23 homers, 78 RBIs. That's a foul tip. Sice back numbers an 8, so we're not going to hold them. We're going to play straight up. Here comes the pitch from W.Johnson. And that's going to be, what's that? 1, 2, no, okay, that's good. 1-3 from the right side, and that's going to be a ballpark split chance, 1-5, and we'll line out the rest of the way, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. So we got first and third here from Milwaukee. That's a upward triangle, and that goes in as a base hit. And now we got first and third with 1 out, and the next batter is going to be Darrell Hamilton. He's a left-handed batter. Hamilton came in at 298, 5 homers and 62 RBIs in the year of 1992. W.Johnson from the stretch now, and Greg Vaughn, he has pretty good speed on the 15, so we're going to hold him. And left-handed batter, the shortstop will hold. It opens up a little bit of a hole. Here comes the pitch from the stretch from W.Johnson, and let's see what it delivers. And that goes down as a 4-6 to the left side. 4-6, and that's going to be trouble. It's going to be a base hit. 1-5, a triple. Single the rest of the way. It's going to be a single. And 1 run will score. Kevin Sice will circle and go all the way to third base. And we got first and third now. And the Brewers take a 1-0 lead off W.Johnson here. So that is 4. Batter number 4. The right fielder, RBI. And that was 3. 3. Just corrected my scorecard a little bit. So we got first and third again. Hamilton has great ability to swipe a bag. He'll be held on. He's an 18 off the jump. And I'm going to go for it. Let's see, we're going for the jump roll here. And he's not going to get the job done. He's a 2 through 6. And that's a 9, so that's not happening. So here we go, W.Johnson from the stretch, hoping for a ground ball to get that unearned run. Is correct. Looking for a double play. That is correct, Frankie, yes. And to get out of this inning, Robin Yount steps in. He's a right-hand batter, batted .264, 8 homers and 77 RBIs. Here comes the pitch from W.Johnson, and that's going to be 6-9. And we have a hold-up. We'll hold up the dice because we have a balk pass ball roll. That's going to be a pass ball. And, and it's a 20, so we don't even have to roll the dice. So pass ball, runners will move up. And the Brewers will get another run here. And W.Johnson must be saying, what the hell is going on? Pass ball. An error and a pass ball. Hamilton will move up to second base on that. And we have still 1 out. And Robin out at the plate. He'll get a full respin here. I don't know if I said his stats for the year of 1992. 264, 877, I believe I did say it. Runner on second now, and he's going to be held. And here comes the pitch by Walter. And that drops down, and we have another balk pass ball roll, but this time it's a balk, and W.Johnson has no pass balls. So we go with the 3-10 from the right side. 3-10. That's going to be a ground ball to shortstop. And that's going to be picked up by McBride. He goes to Schaefer. And that's the second out. That's a 6-3. That's 2 down. Finally, W.Johnson gets an out. And the next batter is going to be Franklin Stubbs. He's a left-handed batter. Franklin Stubbs, the year of 92, was batted .229, 9 homers and 49 RBIs. Runner on second. And here comes the pitch by W.Johnson. And that's going to go 5-5. Left side, 5-5. That's ball 4. And W.Johnson walks his first batter of the game. First walk of the game. That's first and second with 2 down now. And here comes Scotty Fletcher. Fletcher. As I go down, I know. Scott Fletcher, right-hand batter, 275 hitter, 3 homers and 51 RBIs. We got first and second with 2 outs. And it's Hamilton on second, Stubbs at first. Here comes the pitch from W.Johnson to Scotty Fletcher. And that's going to be a 3, that was a 6. That's going to be a 3-6 from the right side, and that's a fly ball to right field. Gessler is going to be underneath that one, and he'll make the third out of the inning, and that'll do it for the Brewers. But we got some damage here, 2 runs on 2 hits. Yeah, well, 1 error and 2 men left on. We played a half here in Washington. It is the Brewers 2, and the Senators coming to bat. 2, 2, and 1. All right. All right, so we'll give McAlear's lineup for the 1911 Washington Senators. Kid Eberfeld will lead it off. George McBride will bat second. Germany Schaefer will bat third. Clyde Milan will bat fourth. Doc Glesser will bat fifth. Tilly Walker will bat sixth. Whit Conroy will bat seventh. John Henry eighth, and W.Johnson ninth. And here we go. All right, Carl Elders takes the mound. He went 11-2 with 1.79. He met the qualification for this tournament, over 100 innings, and he got that done. Eldred will lead it off. He batted 272, no homers, 47 RBIs. And here comes Carl Eldred's pitch. That goes down as a 4-7 from the right side. Split chance, 1-13 on a single. That is a 6. That's going to be a Senator base hit. And Eberfeld gets the Senator started here. He is at 15 on a jump. And he goes 2 through 6, 8, /7, 9. Oh, /7, 9 through 12 on a 15. So let's see. They're going to hold him on. And right-hand batter, so there goes the second baseman. They're going to hold him on. He goes down as a C bump, the B hit and run man. Batted 235, no homers, 59 RBIs. And let's see, do we play small ball? Do we go for the jump on a 15? Let's see, add up the numbers here. Elders is a +1, and the catcher is Showoff is a -2, so -4 plus the 1 is a -3 off the 15. So that'll be a 12. 1 to 12, we're going to go to see if we get the jump. There comes the jump roll, and that's going to be a 9. Oh, he's automatically, he goes, and the throw down to second, Showoff nails him on a caught stealing. He got the / number 9, and he got caught stealing. It's going to be a 2-4, and that's the first out of the inning. So that takes care of that. McBride is still at the plate, right-hand batter. And here comes the pitch by Carl Elder. and he goes 1-6 on him from the 1-6 right side. That's going to be a solid base hit into center field. So how big was that court stealing right now? So George McBride is at first base on a 15, 2 through 8 and a 12 to get the jump, 9 through 11 not to. Shape batted 334, no homers, 45 RBIs. We're going to take a swing at this. Here comes the pitch by C.Eldred. Runner on first, being held. And here comes the pitch. And that goes down as a 4-7 from the right side. That's going to be a split on a 13. That is a 3. That's going to drop in for a base hit. And we got first and second. That's the third hit in a row of C.Eldred's. And that's batter number 3. We got first and second. And here comes Clyde Milan. Milan is a left-handed batter. He's a left-handed batter. He goes 315, 3 homers and 35 RBIs. So Senators are not being fooled by C.Eldred right now. That's the third base hit. And here comes Eldred's pitch from Eldred. And that drops in at a 5-8 from the left side. 5-8 is a range play to the second baseman. That's Scotty Fletcher. He's a 2 through 8. So he has to clear 1 and a 2 on the 20. And he does, and that's a 9. So let's see, no errors. I'm pretty sure it's a double play. I gotta check the charts with a runner on first and second. Come on, man. All right, so it's second baseman 2 through 12. Well, you got to get the right charts up, Mike. I mean, come on now. All right, so it's a 12 on a 2. So 12 on a 2 is a G1 for sure. No error, so that's going to be a double play. So it's going to go down as a 4-6-3. And that'll do it for the Senators here in the first inning. They threatened with 3 hits, and they leave 2 on. So we played 1, the Brewers of 92, 2, and the Senators of 1911, nothing. And we'll go to the second inning. All right, B.J. Surhoff will lead it off. I gotta flip the page. No runs. 3 hits. B.J. batted 252, 4 homers, 62 RBIs the year of 1992. And here comes the pitch from W.Johnson. And that's going to be a 4-9 from the left side. 4-9 split, one on a single. That's a 10, and that's a line drive to the second baseman, Elberfeld, and he makes the catch. 1 away. Didn't move those. All right, and here comes C.Eldred. He's a 1 card. W.Johnson looks in, gets the sign by Henry. Here comes the pitch. That'll count. Subject to change. And that's a 6-3. Shit. What's his, he's a right-hand batter. Let me write that down. Let me see, 6-3 on the right side, and that's going to be lifted to left field on a range play. Left field is a 1, that's Milan. Milan is a 117. He's not going to give anything up as far as the 20 die is concerned, and that is an 8-9. And are you kidding me right now? He boots the ball. He boots the ball. He drops the ball on a 9. Let me see, 8-9. And that's the second error for the Senators in this game. That's an E7. And Carl Elders, with 1 out, is on second base. WSH will step in. Switch hitter flew out to right field his first time up. And here comes Walter Johnson's pitch to WSH. That's a 2. That is a 2. That's going to be a 2-4 from the right side, and that's going to be a ground ball to short on a B. And a 2-4. All right, so that's going to be a 6-3 on a B. I think he holds. I've got my charts all mixed up. Infield back, runner on second, 6, hit the first and second, batters out, runners advance 1 base. That's not the place. So he'll hold up second out of the inning for Walter Johnson. Kevin Sicer will step in, right-hand batter. Kevin reached on a error by the shortstop, McBride, and he wind up scoring for the Brewers' first run. 2-0 here in the top of the second inning. Johnson's pitch from the stretch. That goes down as a 2-8 from the right side, and it's tapped right back to Walter Johnson. He gloves it. He throws to first base. Johnson throws to first base to Schaefer, and that'll do it for the Brewers here in the top second. No runs. There were no hits. There was an error. And we played 1.5. The Brewers still lead it 2-0. We'll go to the bottom of the second inning. You got as many runs in a half inning that you got in 20. Yeah, you're right. You're most certainly right, Frankie boy. All right, so we'll get 2 outs, and we'll go with the Washington Senators now. Here comes Doc Glesser. He'll stand in. He's a left-handed batter. He batted .282 the year of 1911. 4 homers and 78 RBIs. Here comes Elders' pitch. And he drops a 2-8 on him from the right side. That's a solid base hit into right field. And again, Elders has given up another single. And we got our first base runner of the second. He's an ace stealer. Ace stealer, he's a 15, 2 through 9, and 11. Backslash of 10. So again, the Brewers are going to try to get a jump here. Runner on, he's being held. Right-hand batter. Let's see if he gets it. Son of a bitch. Fuck that. You ain't looking for that. Let's go with another pair of dice here. And we'll change it up. It's going to be a reroll. Got no time for that. Tilly Walker. Wait a minute, we're going on the jump, right? Here comes the jump roll. We won't count the 20. So, oh no, we have to count the 20, not the white. That's a 9. And he is going to get the jump. So let's see, 15 minus 2 is 13. Gets a 1 on the pitcher. That's a 14. And we're going to drop it 2 for the catcher. So that's a 1 through 12. All right, so Doc Glesser is going to go on the pitch to see if he can steal the base on a 12. And he's not. He gets caught stealing, and B.J. Sholo throws out his second runner of the game. And that would be a 2-4, caught stealing. And that is the first out. So Washington keeps on getting the leadoff man on and trying to advance, and they cannot. So Gus is out, and Tilly Walker's still at the plate. Well, you know I'm a Met fan, so I'm doing that. That's a foul tip, subject to change. And here comes Elvis' pitch, and that's going to be a 6-8 from the right side. Fly ball to center field. Robin Yount is circling underneath it, makes the catch, 2 down. And here comes Whit Conroy. Whit is in the year, I don't know if I did Walker's stats, but 232 for Conroy. 232, 2 homers, 28 RBIs. The pitch by Elder. That's a 1-9 from the right side, and that 1-9's ground ball to the left side. Listash picks it up, he fires the first, and that will do it for the 1911 Washington Senators. We played 2 innings here. 1 hit, nobody left on, and it is the Milwaukee Brewers at 92-2, and the 1911 Senators nothing. We'll go to the 3rd inning. I need a sip of coffee. Well, they ran themselves out of 2 innings already. And they're giving up a lot of errors. So let's see what happens this time around in the 3rd inning. Maybe the Senators have to change their strategy a little bit. But we will see. All right, Greg Vaughn will start off the 3rd inning. He singled his last time up. He scored on a pass ball. What do you mean, Frankie? Hello, Ben. How are you, Ben? Glad to see you. I put 500 on the Mets at 150 for the series. DraftKings. I got to look at that. I got to see what I'm going to do there. Doing good. Oh, glad to hear it, Ben. Glad to hear it. Okay, so Carl Delvers, he'll go. Nope, I'm wrong. Switch the cards, Mike. Switch the cards. W.Johnson gets the 3rd inning. And here comes Greg Vaughn sitting from the right side of the plate. That's a foul tip, subject. Vaughn, I said that's subject to change. He singled and came in to score on a pass ball. And those eagle eyes, that's a 1-2 from the right side. Ooh, and he plucked them. So W.Johnson nails Greg Vaughn. And that's going to be a hit batter. All right, so we got a runner on first. He could steal some bases, Greg Vaughn, huh? 15 stolen bases, 15 caught. So we're going to hold them. And Greg Vaughn's on first. Here comes Darrell Hamilton. He's batting from the left side. So the shortstop will be holding. Hamilton singled his last time up. 500 to win, 750 for the Dodgers, and 500. Too risky. Yeah. 900, yeah. All right, Darrell Hamilton. He'll stand in from the left side of the plate. What are we doing here? Vaughn is a 2 through 8, 11, 9, 10, and the 12. There's a lot of backslashes. I'm not going for that right now. We're going to let Hamilton swing away, and let's see what happens. Johnson from the stretch. And here comes the pitch. And that's going to be a 6-8 from the left side. And it's popped up into the infield right side. Albert Feld and Schaefer conversion on it. And Schaefer makes the catch for the first out. 1 away. And here comes Robin Yount. right-hand batter. Grounded out the short his last time up. Here comes the pitch by W.Johnson. And that goes 5-7 from the right side, and that's going to be a strikeout. First strikeout of the game. And that is a looking strikeout. Johnson gets his first one. So that's 2 down. And Franklin Stubbs will stand in from the right side of the plate. Franklin Stubbs walked his first time up. Pitch by Johnson. And that's going to be a 4-11 from the left side. 4-11 from the left side, and that's going to be a ball 4. So that is the second walk Johnson has given up to a Milwaukee batter. We got first and second. That pushes Vaughn to second base. Number 6. So with first and second, 2 outs. Here comes Fletcher, right-hand batter. First and second with 2 outs, 2-0 Brewers. We're in the top of the 3rd inning. And here comes Johnson's pitch from the stretch. And that drops in on a 3-6 from the right side. Fly ball to right field. Doc Lesser circling underneath it towards the line, makes the catch, and that'll do it. Here in the 3rd inning for the Milwaukee Brewers, but they do leave 2 men on. No hits, a hit batter and a walk. We played 2.5 here in Washington. It is the Brewers 2, and the Washington 7 is nothing. We'll go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Bottom 3. All right, so we go to the bottom of the 3rd inning, and it's going to be John Henry. He's going to lead it off, followed by W.Johnson and Eberfeld. And John Henry, right-hand batter. John Henry, the year 1911. Hey, Mikey, don't test Sheriff Sam anymore, please, tonight, please. And the Brewers went too soft in the last month. 92 you're talking about, Ben? Poorly in shape headed of the playoffs. Not surprised if they lose. Much emphasis is on the child this year. Yeah, true. Oh, you're talking about this year? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they might have been in the last month, but and they went right into the playoffs, and yep, and the Mets wind up beating them. All right, John Henry will lead it off, right-hand batter, batted 203, no homers, 21 RBIs. Here comes the pitch by C.Eldred. And he drops a 1-7 on him from the right side, and that's going to be ball 4. So, again, the Senators have a leadoff base runner. Henry works out a walk. That's the first walk by C.Eldred. So it's not a good sign for C.Eldred right now. He has no rhythm. Gave up already 4 hits, and now leads it off with a walk here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. And it's going to be Johnson. I believe he's a right-handed batter, and he is. He has power. He has good power. And play a little small ball here. So let's get the charts, strategy charts up. All right, let me straighten out this thing for a minute here before I flip out and start throwing these charts all over the place. All right, so go with the strategy card chart. And he is a righty, so his bunt-in's a C, and they are holding him? Yes, they are. He's a 20 on the jump. So that's being held from the right side. Corners are in. So if the corners are in on a sacrifice, It means C becomes a D. So that's really not that great. C becomes a D. Alright, let's get you guys involved here. Should I bunt on a D or swing away with an end power pitcher? First one. Swing away. Alright, so Ben calls it. He's the one of the bench coaches tonight. So Johnson's going to swing away here. C.Eldred from the stretch, checks in on Henry. And here comes the pitch. And he goes 1-8. And that is a swing and a miss, and he strikes out. So that will be C.Eldred's first strikeout of the game. All right, so we got Henry still at first base. Cards are killing me right now. And Kid Elberfeld will lead it. Will stand in now. Kid singled his first time up, and he also got caught stealing. So runners on first and second. Elberfeld is not that sharp. We're going to swing away again here. And here comes the pitch. And that's going to be a 4-8 from the right side. And that's going to be a called strike 3. Elberfeld goes down on strikes. That's 2 away. And here comes George McBride. McBride also singled his first time up. Elberfeld from the stretch. Here comes the pitch. And that's going to be a 4-10 from the right side. 4-10, and he draws a walk. So we got first and second with 2 outs now. Pair of walks in this inning. And looks like Gardner's pacing the dugout right now. 2 away with first and second. And here comes German Schaefer. He singled his first time up. There are 2 outs, first and second. C.Eldred from the stretch, looks down at second base, looks at the plate. Here he comes with the pitch. And that's going to be 3 nickels on a 5-10 from the right side. 5-10, that's going to be ballpark. Ballparks are 5s tonight. That's a 14, so he's going to line it right out to the shortstop, and that'll do it for the Senators here again, here in the 3rd inning. Well, they had the opportunity to score with a clutch hit, but they did not do that. So it's no runs on no hits, 2 walks. They leave 2. We play 3. And the Milwaukee Brewers at 92 are holding on to a 2-0 lead. We'll go to the 4th inning. W.Johnson taking his warm-ups as he's doing that. Frank, do you ever play on lines? All right. We go to the 4th. W.Johnson finishes up his warm-ups, and B.J. Showoff is going to stand in. BJ is 0 for 1 on the night. Batting from the left side. W.Johnson. Here comes the pitch. And that is a 4-7 from the left side. And that's going to be a split 1-7 double. That's a 4, and that's going to be driven into the gap by BJ. He's rounded first. He's headed for second. And he goes in with a stand-up double to lead off the top of the 4th inning for the Brewers. C.Eldred. BJ is a B, and he's a 15 on the jump on the /12. That's going to be an 8. 8 on the steal 3rd. That's not happening, but he is going to be held, and he is a right-hand batter, so the second baseman will hold him. C, he's going to be held. sacrifice here. C.Eldred's a weak. Let me see. Corners are going to be in. And he's going to be a D bunter. I'm checking the column for D right now. And I see a 7 on a sack, so I'm going to sack here. And I'm going to roll the 20 in case there's a wild pitch or pass ball. And here we go. And it's nothing, so he gets a 10 on a sack. It says bad, so shit. It's bad. Batter lays down a bunt. The lead runner is thrown out by the infielder, so it's a 3. So it's a catcher, so he nails the second. He nails BJ at third base, so that's going to be 2-5. Nope, 2-6 at third. And fielder's choice. Elders goes to first base now. So he's out. So trying to do some strategies here off the strategy charts, and nothing seems to be working tonight. One down. Pat Listach looks in. He's batting. He's a switch hitter. He's batting from the left side, and they're not going to hold Elders. So he's 0 for 2. And here comes the pitch. Oh, that went from a 5 to a 3. So let's see if it works out for Pat Listach. And that is a 3-7 from the right side, and it most certainly is going to be in his favor. It's going to be a base hit into left field. Elders will hold at second, and the Brewers got first and second now with 1 out. So first and second. And the Kevin Seitzer will step in. Kevin is 0 for 2 in the game. We're in the 4th inning here in Washington. You're watching the Saturday night at the ballpark, the under 2 ERA tournament between the 92 Brewers and the 1911 Senators. Brewers lead at 2-0. Johnson from the stretch with 1 out. And that goes 2-11. 2-11 from the right side, and that's going to be a slow hit ground ball to the right side. Elberfeld is going to field it, and he throws to first base. Runners move up, so that's a 4-3. Number two. And with 2 outs now, Greg Vaughn has stepped to the plate. Greg Vaughn, second and third. He got hit by a pitch his last time up, and he got a single. So he's 1 for 1. Greg Vaughn, Walter Johnson looks in, and here comes a pitch by Walter. And that's going to go down as a 6-3 on the right side, and that's going to be a range play to left field. And that's going to be Milan, and he is a 117. He's not going to give up anything on the range off the 20. And it's a 13. He did make an error, and he comes close again. 12-13. He has a 12 there, and he's going to make the catch for the final out of the inning. Looks like he bobbled it with that flimsy little glove he has, so that'll take care of that. The Brewers will leave 2 in scoring position on 2 hits. They do not come across with anything. We got 3.5 in the books. It's the Brewers 2 and the Senators nothing. 2 hits. All right, we go to the bottom of the 4th inning, and C.Eldred finishes his warm-ups. Milan will step in. He grounded into a double play his last time up. You better believe it, Ben. Have times changed, hasn't it? All right, we go Milan. He grounded out, 0 for 1. Left side, batting from the left side of the plate. Eldred's pitch that's a 3-7 from the right side. That's a solid base hit into center field. So again, Eldred cannot get the first batter out, and eventually it's going to wind up costing him. Milan is a 17 off a jump of 2 through 6. It's only a 2-0 game, and we're not exactly halfway through yet, but you never know. So we will go for the jump, and it hasn't been worked. Pay attention, Frankie. Here we go. BJ show off is all right. Clyde Leon's looking for the jump on a 2 through 6 on an 11, and let's see what he gets. And that's a 6, so he's going to get the jump on a 17. But we have a deuce. What's the deuce? My mind is deuce, deuce, deuce. Okay, it's either a balk or a pass ball. Am I correct on that? I need help. I'm tired. Balk. Okay, thanks, man. Okay, so he has no balk, so we'll just go with the 6. He gets the jump on the 17. Elders is a +1. And Shohoff is a -2 as well as the hold, so it's a -3 on the 17. So it's a 1 to 14 for the stolen base. Oh yeah, wait a minute. Check ball check. No, just the ball on the pickoff too. On a pickoff attempt 2. Balk. You're right. He does not get the right. Exactly right. You're right. Yeah. Okay. You're right. Thank you. All right. So he doesn't get the jump. So let me write that down. No jump. Okay. 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 All right. So Leon's on first. It's going to be held. And Doc Lesser stepped in. He singled his last time up. He loses the jump. You're right. Thank you, guys. Well, you know, things like that very rarely come up. You know, I'll either go to the book and look it up, but, you know, I should know that by now, but it doesn't matter. As long as I got you guys to help me out, that's fine with me. All right, here comes Carl Eldred's pitch to Doc Lessler. And that's going to go down as a 3-9 from the right side. Ooh, and he hit him. Ooh. So this is not good, looking good for Carl Eldred. And here comes the pitching coach. He's going to step out. We got first and second of Senators. That is number 5. We're going to have a little chit-chat. You better believe, ouch. First and second, and still nobody out. Corner's going to be in. Mian is a 15. He'll be held right there. First and second, and here we go. Conversation's over. And here comes Tilly Walker. Walker flew out to center field his last time up. Here comes the pitch. And that's going to drop in on a 2-7 from the right side. And that's a swing and a miss, and he strikes him out. And Elders, he needed that one. That's the second strikeout of the game for him. That's 1 out, and Whit Conroy will step in. He grounded out to short his last time up. And here comes a pitch by C.Eldred. And he drops a 1-5 on him from the right side, and that's going to be ball 4. And now Phil Garner is pacing the dugout. 7. We got bases loaded of Senators, and here comes John Henry. He walked his last time up, and now Sholoff goes out to the mound to talk to Carl Edwards. Yeah, trouble we have. Anyway, first bases loaded, 1 out, John Henry at the plate, and here comes the pitch by Carl. And that's going to be 1-9 from the right side, and that's slowly hit to the right side. Fletcher only has 1 play, and the Washington Senators are going to get on the board. It's a 4-3 put out. Everybody moves up 90 feet. And it's 2-1. Second and third. Okay. So we have a 2-1 ball game here in the 4th inning. And here comes Mr. Johnson. 2 down now. And here comes the pitch by Carl Elders, trying to get out of trouble here. And he drops 2-5 on him from the right side, and that's a ground ball to the right side again. Fletcher will pick it up. He throws to first, and that'll do it for the Senators here in the 4th inning. They pick up 1 on a hit batter, a walk, and a base hit. We played 4. It is the Senators 1 and the Brewers 2. We'll go to the 5th. 1 hit. No errors, 2 men left on. He does get out of the jam for sure. All right, so Walter Johnson on the bump, finishing his warm-ups, and Darryl Hamilton's going to stand in. Robin Yount on the on-deck circle. Franklin Stubbs will follow him. He's in the hole. And Johnson is looking for his first 1-2-3 inning here in this game. Hamilton batting from the left side. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Johnson's pitch. That goes 3-6 from the right side, and that's lifted to left field, moving over towards the line. He makes the catch. First out. 1 away, and here comes Robin Yount. Yount is 0 for 2 in the game. Struck out his last time up. That's a foul tip. Here comes the pitch. That's a 110 from the right side, and that's 110 is a split chance, 1-3 on the triple. That's a 4. He just missed it. He's going to find it, drops near the line, and it's going to roll to the corner. Robin Yount rounds second. He's heading for rounds first, heading for second, and he goes in with a 1-out double here in the top of the 5th inning, rather. So Walter Johnson. Fifth hit he's given up so far. Here comes Franklin Stubbs. He walked twice. Left-handed batter. Infield's playing straight back. And here comes the pitch to Franklin Stubbs from the stretch. Robin Yount, 16, back toward a 12. He held on. And here comes the pitch. And that's going to be a 1-9 from the right side, and Franklin Stubbs swings and misses, and Walter Johnson picks up another strikeout. I believe that's number 2, and it is 2 down. 2 away, and here comes Scott Fletcher. Walter Johnson. Fletcher's 0 for 2. Flew out both times to right field. And that's a 4-7 from the right side. And that's a split on a 1 to 6. That is a 6. It's going to drop in for a base hit. So we got first and third now. 6th hit given up by W.Johnson. And that's batter number 7. So we got first and third with 2 outs. Scott Fletcher gets his first hit. And there comes BJ. BJ doubled his last time up. And he was thrown out, crossing over to third base. He's a left-handed batter. And everybody's going to be playing straight back. And here comes the pitch to BJ from W.Johnson. That's going to be a 3-8 from the right side. Oh, he just missed a 7 on a space hit to left field. That 3-8 is a ground ball to the right side. STRAT-O-MATIC will pick it up. He'll fire to first base. And that will conclude the 5th inning for the Milwaukee Brewers here. They leave 2 on 2 hits. We're halfway through here in Washington. It is the 92 Brewers 2 and the 1911 Washington Senators 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th. 1-2. All right, so that's no runs. Okay. Top of the lineup for the Senators here in the 5th inning: STRAT-O-MATIC, McBride, and Schaefer. And Carl Beller's on the mound. He's trying to not let the leadoff batter get on base. Didn't hurt him too much so far. And here comes Elderfield from the right side. And it's a 4-7 from the right side. 4-7 split on a 13. That's a 5. That's going to be a base hit. So does not work out for Elders here. And the Senators, again, have a leadoff base runner. And let's see, he has a lot of activity. 2 through 6 on an 8 for a steal. 7, 9 through 12. Automatically stealing. Nobody out. McBride. Looks like he's seeing the ball pretty good. Let's see what happens. We're going to swing away here. He's going to be held. And McBride from the right side. Here comes the pitch from the stretch from Elders. Come on. And that goes 3-5. And that's going to be a swing and a miss. And he strikes out. So Elders picks up his 3rd, I believe, and it is 3rd strikeout of the game. And that's 1 down. And now we're going to try for the jump here. 2 through 6 out of 8. Let's see if he gets it. / 7, 9 through 12. And he gets a 3. And he's going to get it. So it's a 15. What is that again? A deuce. He doesn't get the jump. No balk. All right, so we're going to swing away here. He does not get a jump on a deuce. Anything I try to do strategy-wise, stealing and bumping and set, it's not working. Not working. Schaefer looks in. Looking at Elders, ready for the pitch, and here we go. That's a 3-4 from the right side. 3-4 is a ground ball to short. And that's a ground ball to Listash, to Fletcher, to Stubbs. That's a 6-4-3. And that'll end the night here in the end the fifth, rather. The bottom of the fifth, and that'll do it for the Washington Senators. No runs on one hit. There were no men left on. We played 5. It's still 2-1 in favor of the Brewers. Yeah, just bad. Yeah, it takes away from it, Ben. You're right. You're right, and not only that, they ground into a double play to end the inning, so it's 5 in the books. And we'll go to the 6th. The Brewers are up, and it's going to be C.Eldred to lead it off here. W.Johnson, Elders, he reached. He's 0 for 2, but he's been on base twice, one on a fielder's choice and one on an error. That account subject to change, and it doesn't change. So it's a 4-7 right side, 4-7 split, 1-6. That's a 15, and he lines it out to second base. So Elders could put some wood on the ball. That's one down. WSH steps in. He's a switch hitter. Batting from the left side, singled his last time up, 1 for 3 in the game. Johnson's pitch. That goes 6-9, left side, 6-9. Range play to the shortstop. And that's McBride. He already made an error in this game, so let's see. He's a 1. Not going to give up. He gets to everything. Let's check out the errors. And that's going to be a 10. And he's going to play it cleanly. Ground ball to McBride, to Schaefer. That's 2 down. So 2 quick outs for W.Johnson. And he's looking for his first 1-2-3 inning. Kevin Seitz steps in from the right side. He's 0 for 3 in the game, Kevin. Here comes his pitch from W.Johnson. And that's going to be a 5-6 from the right side. And he gets called out on strikes as the home plate umpire rings him up. And that is strikeout number 3 for Johnson. And it is a 1-2-3 inning. 5.5 in the books. It is the Brewers 2 and the Senators 1. You think that 2 runs is going to hold up in this game? We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. The Senators will send up Milan, Glesser, and Walker here in the bottom of the 6th inning. C.Eldred. Let's see. Let's make it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So far, 5 leadoff men. Well, we're not there yet, Ben. Milan, he's batting from the left side. C.Eldred. Let's see if he can change the pattern here. 1-7 from the right side, and he is going to get a strikeout. Milan goes down swinging. And that is strikeout number 4. I got to turn on some lights, guys. Excuse me. The timers go off. Yeah. They are anemic. Now that's 1 down. And here comes Doc Glesser. He was hit by a pitch his last time up. He also has a base hit. He also was caught stealing, rather. Here comes the pitch to Glesser from Elder. And that's going to be a 4-10 from the left side. And that's going to be ballpark. Very slim chances for ballparks tonight. There's 5 on both sides of the plate, but he's going to find it. It's going to drop in for a base hit. 1 out single for Glesser. So Doc is on. And BJ's been tough tonight. We're 1 out. You got to get him in scoring position for sure. And we're going to go for the jump. Let's see if you get it. 2 through 9 on 11. He has a backslash of a 10. And here he goes. And Doc Glesser is going to be out at second base. Court steal. And my God. Oh, God. 2-4. And I'm pretty sure they're saying that in the Washington Senators. Doug Henry, the Brewers closer that year. Spinning wheel here. Spinning wheels here. So that is the second out, and Walkus remains at the plate. And down from the right side. Wow, you know, I know, but he threw out 3 base runners already. My God. And here comes the pitch. They got to get him into scoring position, Frank. If you don't get runners in scoring position, you're not going to score. Even though I'm trying to get them there, they're still not doing it. Yeah, they're not getting it done for some reason or another. That's going to be a 4-3 from the right side. 4-3 is a ballpark. And that's a 5, and that's a 1, and he's going to find it. That's a second in a row on a ballpark roll on a 1 through 5. And we have another 2-out base runner for the Senators. And with Conroy stepped in. He walked his last time up. 2 down. Well, what do you want me to do? You don't want me to send a jump of a base stealer on a 15? Yeah, you got to remember, Frankie, this is a dead ball era. They don't have the power that the Brewers have. You know, they got to play small ball stealing, you know, to try to generate runs. But we'll see what happens. We're in the bottom of the 6th, 1 out, runner on first. Conrad walked his last time up. And that's going to be 4-6 from the right side, and that's on Elvis' vulnerable column there. 2-4-6. That's going to be a split. 1-6 is going to be a double, and the Senators are going to have second and third. That's a 2-out double, and that's batter number 7. So second and third now. Yeah, you better believe he's like Johnny Bench tonight. We got 2 Senators on now with second and third with John Henry coming up. And John Henry needs a 1-column hit. And then he needs, if he bounces it to C.Eldred's card, he needs that 4-column just like Conroy got. Second and third, 2 outs. You better believe it. And here comes Elvis' pitch from the stretch. And that's going to be a 6-7 from the right side. And that's going to be a cold strike 3. And John Henry goes down on strikes. And that'll do it for the Senators here in the 6th. My God. No runs, 3 hits. There were no errors, but 2 men left on. and we played 6. And it is the Brewers 2 and the Senators 1. Will go to the top of the 7th inning. 3 hits in the inning. 3 hits in the inning. All right. Johnson is taking his warm-ups as we go to the 7th. It's going to be Greg Vaughn. It's going to lead it off here for the Brewers. Followed by Darryl Hamilton and Robin Yount. And Vaughn is 1 for 2, flew out to left field his last time up. Walter Johnson looks in, gets a sign, and drops a 112 on him from the right side. Ooh, when he hit him. Ooh, you don't want to get hit by Walter Johnson, that's for sure. Hit batter. And I believe that's the second hit batter in the game for Walter Johnson, and it is. So, Vaughn is on, and he's steaming mad. And now, he might get the jump. Is Ben here? I'm assuming he was. He might have, well, dropped down to 4. So he might have left. Vaughn, going to try for the jump here. 2 through 8 and 11, /9, 10, and 12. You hit me, I'm going to try to steal a base here. Let's see if he can get the jump. And that's an 8. And he gets it. Another 2 came up. My God, that is incredible. So no jump. Walter Johnson has no balk. Like last week, maybe? Anyway, again, jump on a balk and no balk, so he doesn't get the jump. Hamilton's going to swing away from the left side. They're still going to hold him. No, play off of him. And here comes Darryl. Play straight up. Here comes the pitch. And that's a 5-5 from the left side. And that is power home run, 1-6. Right-hander. He does have it. It's an 18. Fly ball to right field. Back goes Glesser. Back at the track, at the wall, and he's going to make the catch at the wall. 1 down. Let me see. That's a 5. Oh, he's on first base, so forget about that. And that's 1 out. 1 down. Robin Yount to step in. He doubled his last time up. 1 out. He is good for 9. You're right. 1 down. Robin Yount steps in from the right side. And let me see. Greg Vaughn's 1-14. They're going to hold him. Robin Yount is a right-hand batter. And here comes the pitch. And that's going to be a 5-6 from the right side. 5-6. And that's going to be a called strike 3. So Johnson picks up his 4th. And now the strikeouts are coming. 2 down. 2 away. Here comes Franklin Stubbs. Franklin Stubbs is 0 for 1, struck out his last time up. That's a 3-7 from the right side, and that's a swing and a miss, and he strikes out. So Walter Johnson is starting to loosen up a little better now. That's 5 strikeouts for him. There's no runs. There were no hits. It was a hit batter, 1 man left on. It's 7th inning stretch here in Washington. It is the Brewers of 92-2 and the Washington Senators of 1911-1. You're watching the Saturday night at the ballpark, the under 200 ERA tournament. Every Saturday night we play a game, or try to play a game depending on my schedule. If it's not played on Saturday night, I'll push it to Sunday. And we'll just push it to Sunday when I'm trying to say. I have no idea. So the Senators will come up here in the bottom of the 7th inning. And Walter Johnson will lead it off. I could just imagine Walter Johnson hitting a home run here and tying up this game. So here we go. Carl Elders. He is in endurance inning now. So we'll keep an eye on that. He could go 9 if he can get that far, but he has to watch his hits and his walks. And here comes the pitch. And that's going to be a 5-8. He's a righty. 5-8 is a range play to second base. And Fletcher's a 2. So he has to clear 1 and 2. Yeah, you're right. Very costly. So far, it's holding up. So we have a range play. And it's a 2, and it's going to get by Fletcher, and it's going to go into right field. So we get a base hit on a range. We'll check the error 10. And there's no errors. So it's a leadoff base hit. And again, Carl Elders gives up a leadoff hit. And Walter Johnson's on first. They're going to play off of him. And Kid Eberfeld is going to step in. He singled his last time up. He is 1 for 2. I bet you they don't score if I do that. Foul tip. And that's another foul tip. 1-1 just struck out. Everfield looks in from the right side. Here comes the pitch by Elders from the stretch. No, he was a 4. Number 4. That is a 4-12 from the right side. And that's going to be a range play to the first baseman. And Franklin Stubbs is double trouble there. That's a 4. He's a 1 through 6 out of 20. And let's see what happens here now. As 2 range plays come up for the Washington Senators. And he drops in on an 8. So he gets the range. He gets to it. That is an 11. And he has no 11. So I got to read the chart. Ground ball. All right, so he's a 4 on an 8, and that is a G3, and it's an 11. There's no error, so the first baseman is a G3. Running on first, and he wasn't being held, so it's advanced runner, so he's going to move the base runner up 1 base, so Johnson will go to second base. And Everfield, so that's going to be a 3-1 ground out to the first baseman. That's 1 down. But they do get a runner in scoring position without trying to steal and getting caught. Here comes George McBride. He is 1 for 2 in the game with a walk. Runner on second. And Johnson is a what? 1 for 10. They're going to play off him. They're going straight up on this one. 1 out. Carl Elders has already given up 1 hit. And let's see. He drops a 2-10 on him from the right side. And that's going to be chopped right to the mound. Elders fields it. So back. B, second, 6, yep, and he's going to hold him right there. So that is a 1-3. So that's 2 down. And here comes Schaefer. He is 1 for 3, grounded into double plays last time up. Runner on second base. We're in the 7th inning, bottom of the 7th. Senators are down by a run. They need a clutch hit right here. Let's see if he can get it off Elders. And that's going to be a 3-10. from the right side, and that 310 is going to be a base hit, 2 stars. Here comes Johnson. He rounds third, and we're going to have a tie ball game here in the 7th inning. So he moved over on the range play of 1. He gets scored on a 3. What's up, man?
Yeah, when you're done, you gotta get Coke on it.
Yeah, I'll get it.
Because she's going on the other cup, that dirty cup.
All right, just bring her in here, will you?
Yeah, but she's not gonna sleep with the light and everything on like that.
Well, she don't have to sleep until I go to bed. I'll put her to sleep. I'll bring her up. Excuse me. All right, there's, let me see, he scores on the first baseman. We got a tie game, 1st and 2nd. And here comes Clyde Milan with 2 outs. And I'm not going to try to steal here. So that's a 2nd hit, and Elders is a walk and a hit away from going tied with 2 outs. Here comes the pitch, and 1-7, and that's going to be a swing and a miss, and he strikes out for the 2nd time in a row. And that's going to be strikeout number 6 for Elders. So he's going to get one more inning, no matter what. 1 run on 2 hits. They leave 1 man on, and we played 7. It is the Brewers 2 and the Senators 2. God. How did I know this was going to happen? We got a 2-2 game. And the Brewers got to put something together. They got more power than the Washington Senators of 1911. And what was his nickname, Frankie? The Big Train? The Big Train stands in, and I got to switch the sheet. 1 run, and 2 hits. We go to the 8th. Scott Fletcher stands in from the right side. Singled his last time up. The pitch by Johnson. And that's going to be a 4-9 from the right side, and that's going to be a 4-9. That's a swing and a miss. He strikes him out. That's 3 in a row for Walter Johnson. That's 6 on the night as far as strikeouts go. And Johnson's starting to loosen up. 1 away. And here comes BJ. BJ's 1 for 3 off the big guy. And here comes the pitch from the big righty. And he goes 6-10 on him from the left side, 6-10. Range play to the shortstop. It's going to be McBride. McBride is a 1 on a 56. And that's a 12. He gets to it, and that's trouble, I think. 17, and it is. And that is, I believe, a 2-base error. 2-base error, the 2nd error by McBride in this game. And that's an E6. Yeah, deja vu, I guess, Frankie, because he did it in the 1st inning, and Kevin Seitzer scored on that. So here comes called Elders. With a runner on 2nd, with 1 out. Elders has put the ball in play. Reached on an E7, a fielder's choice, and he lined out. So I'm going to let him swing away here. No sense of bumping him over to 3rd. Need a base hit here. Here comes the pitch. By the train, and here comes a 3-4 on him from the right side. 3-4, it's grounded right back to Johnson on the mound. He looks show off back, and he throws it to 1st, and that's a 1-3 put out. 2nd out. Here comes Pat Listash. Switch hitter. He is 1 for 4 in the game. Running on 2nd. Who's on 2nd? BJ. I don't think he can run. Oh, no, he can. Here's a back to 12. 12 is an 8. And it's going to remain an 8. It's going to be held on. Mustache is a switch hitter. Switch hitter batting left. So it's a shortstop. And here comes the pitch. And that's going to be a 110 from a 10. 110 from Johnson. And that's going to be a ballpark for Pat Mustache. And that's a 5. And that's a 10. So he is going to line it out to the second baseman. And that'll do it for the Brewers here in the 8th inning. No runs. There were no hits. There was one error. Man left on. And we played 7.5. It is the Brewers 2 and the Senators 2. Indeed. All right, we go to the bottom of the 8th inning, and Phil Garner has the bullpen warming up. So let's see who we have. Checking history, 255, 185. Yes, he can. All right, so he has. Looks like, for what I see, he's strong in the bullpen as far as that goes. So we'll keep an eye on C.Eldred. I believe he gets any combination of 2 hits or walks, and he'll go tied. I believe I'm right on that. If anybody out there says I'm wrong, just say it. Frankie S. And here comes Doc Lesser, lead it off here in the bottom of the 8th inning. We're in a tie game. 2-2 is the score. Here in Washington, Lesser singled his last time up. And he's been caught stealing twice in this game by BJ Shorthoff. And here comes the pitch by Elders, and that's a 5-3 from the left side. Range play to the pitcher. Elders is a 1-2 on the 20. He's going to grab it for the out. Let's check for errors. That's a range play. I think the range play is 12-2 on the pitcher. It's an out, I know that, but I've got to check it anyway. He's a 2 on a 12, and that's a G2, so he's out. So, it's a range play, G2 range play. Batter lines a shot that deflects off the pitcher to the fielder, who makes the play to first base for the out. And for any base runners, he advances. So actually, he did not make the play, right? Deflects off of him. All right, so who did it go to? I guess it's Mike Hall, so second baseman. Make it a 4-3. All right, so there's one out. Tilly Walker will step in. Tilly is 1 for 3. He singled his last time up. We're in the bottom of the 8th inning. And Walker's a right-hand batter, batting from the right side. Where is she? I got my son's dog. They went to Boston with his wife and celebrating their honeymoon. Anniversary, rather. Sorry, not honeymoon. You can tell how tired I am. What's Eldred's POW? 7. 7, Frankie. Here comes the pitch to Tilly Walker. 3 nickels, that's a 5-10 from the right side. 5-10, it's going to be a ballpark on a 5, and that's a 5, and that's a base hit. So we had a number of those. on a low range on the ballparks, and I've been getting them. So that's a 2-out. That's a 1-out single. So I guess one more walker hit, and Elders is done. And I'm looking for a relief pitcher now, and we're gonna go with. Let's see who can we go with. Let's say 6-8. And Doug Henry is warming up. Okay, so we got a runner on first with 1 out. That's Tilly Walker. He's going to be held because he has some ability to steal right side. So 2 through 8, 11 and 12, /9 and 10 on a 15. Elders is a 1, 16, and -4 for the, -2 for the hole, 2 for the catcher. So we'll drop it down to 12. It's late in the game. And Will Conroy is the batter, and he doubled his last time up. I like to get him to score in position, and that's exactly what I'm going to do here. Let's see if they could break the string. How many times did these guys get caught stealing? 1, 2, and 3. He threw out 3 base stealers so far in this game. Let's see if Walker can get the jump here. And that'll count. And it's a 6. And it's 2 through 8. He does get the jump. 16. It's -4 is a 12. So 1 to 12. And we didn't roll at number 2 for the balk. Let's see what he gets. 1 to 12, and it's an 18. And fucking BJ Showoff is the MVP as far as I'm concerned. Caught stealing. 2-4. That's 4 would-be base stealers gunned down by BJ. I don't think I ever had that, to be honest. Conroy. And he's only a -2. It's not like he's a -4, -5. And here comes Conroy now. It's going to be a 2-10 from the right side. That's a split 1 to 5 triple. That's a 17. It's nicely cut off by the center fielder, Yount. And he'll hold Conroy to a single. So with 2 outs, and now Elders is now redeemed as tied. And with 2 outs, runner on first. Conroy is going to be held. And I'm going to give him another batter. See if he can end this inning and he'll be done for this game. So John Henry steps in. He is 0 for 2, struck out his last time up. And here comes the pitch. And that's going to be a 3-6 from the right side. That's chopped down to the third baseman. Kevin Seisler picks it up. He'll fire to first base, and that will do it. 5-3. No runs. 2 hits. There was 1 man left on. And we played 8 here in Washington. It is the 1911 Washington Senators 2, the 1992 Brewers 2. We go to the 9th inning here in Washington, and it looks like we could possibly end up with 3 extra inning games in a row. Hey, Jeffrey. If you are in here, I love you, buddy. Jeffrey, you here? I don't think he's here, Frankie. He would have said hello. Anyway, Kevin Seisler lead it off for the Brewers here in the top of the 9th inning. The big train is on the bump, and he is Going to face Isa, Vaughn, and Hamilton, 2, 3, and 4. And here we go. Johnson looks in, gets a sign by Henry. Here comes the pitch. Foul tip. And that's dropped in on a 410 from the right side. 410 is a ballpark, so ballparks are fairly worked out in this game. But it's not here. It's going to be a line out to the shortstop. And that's one. Devin Seitzer. I used to call him Seitzer. Lines out. And here comes Greg Vaughn. And if he could hit his 3 column, which is his power column, and to try to give the Brewers a lead here in the 9th inning. 2-2 the score. You're watching the Saturday night at the ballpark between the 92 Brewers and the 1911 Washington Senators. That's another foul tip. Here comes the pitch by Walter. And that's going to go 2-2 from the right side. And that's a line drive to the shortstop. And that is the second out. Nice play by McBride, although he did make 2 errors in this game. 2 away. And here comes Darrell Hamilton. Hamilton is 1 for 4. Flew out to right field his last time up. Frankie guesses the Rangers. Anyway, here we go. We're going into the twilight zone. And here comes the pitch. And that's a 2. And that's going to be a 4-6 from the left side. Split chance. 1-3, 1-5 on a triple. That's a base hit on a 12. And nicely played by Walker. Till Walker cuts it off nicely. And it's going to hold him to a single. So a triple that could have been turned into a single. Excuse me. Wait, 4-6 lefty. Yeah, 1-5 on a triple turned into a single. And that is a 2-out base hit. For Walter Johnson, he's in endurance, so that's number 1. The big train can go 15. No, he can't, Frankie. Can he? I thought it was 2 on top of the number. 11. Anyway, got a runner on. With 2 down, and here comes Robin Yount. He's 1 for 4 in the game. Struck out looking his last time up. Walter from the stretch. Darrell Hamilton, double A. Going to be held. It's going to be held, and Darrell Hamilton with 2 outs. With Robin Yount at the plate. Sure, why not? Sure, why not, right, Frankie? Why not, Frankie? All right, let's see. 18 on a 2-6. No backslashes. Why not? That's an 11, so that's not happening. Well, he has a 15 minus the 4. Nothing on pitcher and catcher, so that's 1-11. I'm going to steal on 11. Should I try it on 11, Frank? Give me an answer. I'm not trying it. Robin Yount swinging away. 2 down. Walter Johnson looks in, gets the sign. Darrell Hamilton trying to distract him. Maybe make a bad pitch on the 1 column. Let's see. Here comes the pitch. And it's a 6-9 from the right side. 6-9 is a range play to the shortstop, and that's going to be McBride. He's a 1 on a 56. And that's, why am I, so he gets a 1, so big deal. So it's a 1. 6-8 he doesn't have an 8, so we're going to check it out. It's an out, I know that, but we're going to check it anyway, just for curiosity. It's a 1 on the shortstop. So that's going to be a G3. And he's at 56. And there is no 8 on that 56. So G3 with a runner on first. Normal, runner on first. Advance runner, it's an out. So he goes long range and he throws an out 6-3. And that'll do it here in the top of the 9th inning. So the Brewers get only 1 hit. They do leave a man. And we played 8.5 here in Washington. The Senators have a chance to win it without going into extra innings here. 1 hit. We go to the bottom of the 9th inning. I was going to say don't steal on them. Yeah, I know. I'm just a little crazy today. With all that's going on with the strategies and stealing and everything, it's not working out. So what the hell? I'm not going to do it on an 11. But W.Johnson is going to lead it off here. He's a 4-number hitting card. Singled his last time up. Oh, wait a minute. We're going to have a new pitcher. And it is... I guess I'm going to throw the closer in, right? Jim Austin. 185, 5-2, 56 innings pitched. Yeah, I'm not going with Doug Henry right now. That's a 56 is like a killer. Man, he must have a stop on it. Yeah. Yep. I think Jim Austin's a little better. I'm going to go with him. So that's it. C.Eldred's night is over. And he goes 8 innings. Let's get his stats. He goes 8 innings. He gave up unofficial 3, 4, 7, 9 hits. And I believe he had a couple of walks, maybe at least 1. Nope, 3. 3 walks. And he had 6 strikeouts. And we'll do the runs later. And that's it. Elders goes 8 innings. Gives up 9 hits, 3 walks, 6 strikeouts. He'll turn it over to Jim Alston. AUS TIN. Right-hander. I didn't. He's already penciled in, Frank. I'm going to go with Austin. I just didn't like that 5-7. It's a readout of a double. 185, 5-2, 185. He goes 5-2 with no saves. I know that's the norm. I understand that. Bring in the closer. But I don't know, that 5-7 was staring at me. Anyway, all right, new pitcher in the game. Jim Austin is gonna. No, bottom of the 9th. Bottom of the 9th. Wait a minute. Bruce getting nothing here. And here comes the train. W.Johnson singled his last time up. Jim Austin's in. Here comes the pitch. That's a 6-9 from the right side. Ooh, and he walked him. Oh boy. Well, if I brought the other guy in, Ozzie Smith Hall of Fame card, had him a 1.6. Guy was great defensively, even in baseball. Yeah. Yeah, one of the best glove men in the game, for sure. Anyway, if I would have brought the other guy in, I wouldn't want to tell you. I'll tell you at the end of the game. 6'9". So Walter Johnson walks. Not a good start for Henry, Austin rather. And they're going to play off of him. And here comes kid C.Eldred. He is 2 for 4 in the game. I believe, well, they had a lot of guys. They had Roscoe, Ruffin, Dan Plesac. He was in the bullpen. Slash starter, Mike Feathers, Darrell Holmes, and Doug Henry, along with Jim Austin. I don't know who exactly the setup guy was. I really didn't look. Anyway, we got the big train on first base with nobody out. We got corners in, so that'll bring Everfield bumped into a B. And his hit and runs at B. I don't know what I'm gonna do here. Do I let him swing away? Or do I lay a bunt down on a B to get him over? And I'm just going to get the strategy chart up. I mean, nothing has worked out tonight, so something should happen here if I decide to do the bunt here. I'm going to swing away. Elvisfield from the right side. Here comes his pitch. That's a foul tip. And that is going to be a 5-8 from the right side. 5-8 is a range play to the second baseman, and that's 5-8 from the right side. I got that down, so it's a 1 and Fletcher's a 2 through 8, 1 to 2 on the 20. And that's a 15, he gets to it, and that is an 8. So he does not have an error, so 15 on the second baseman. This should be a double play. We'll make sure. So a 215, yep, is a G1, and that's going to be a 4-6-3 double play. 4-6, that is a 4-6-3 double play. And we are 1 out to going into extra innings for the 3rd week in a row. But we're gonna go with the ghost runner on second base if that happens. So let's see what happens. So George McBride steps in. He is 1 for 3 with a walk. Austin's pitch. That's going to be a 210 from the right side. It's tapped right back to the mound. Austin picks it up and he fires to first base. And that'll do it. We are going into extra innings for the 3rd week in a row. 10. All right. We got 1 hit. No, that's a leadoff walk. So, Walter Johnson, and he's saying, what the fuck is this all about? And now the home plate umpire is trying to explain the rules to him. And he's not very happy about it. And the base runner will be Robin Yount. So we're going to pencil him in as the ghost runner. And I'll just circle the box. And there's the ghost runner. So Robin Yount on second base. And get that ghost runner ready, whoever made the last out on the Brewers. Yeah, I got it, Frank. I got it, buddy. Thank you. And we got a left-handed hitter, so anything to the right side is definitely going to get him over. And Franklin Stubbs is 0 for 2, struck out his last 2 times up. W.Johnson from the stretch. And now Henry's going out to the mound because Johnson's cursing right now. He doesn't know what's going on. And trying to settle him down. And here comes Franklin Stubbs' pitch. And that's going to be a 4-8 left side. And that is going to be a base hit into left field. So Franklin Stubbs gets a base hit. And now let's see. He's a 1 to 16. They waving him around minus the 2. So it's a 1 to 14. The third base coach is swinging his arms around. Hold on. Where's the fucking chart now? All right. We got an 8 on the speed, outfield is on. All right, we got that down. That's going to be a 14. If there's 2 outs, negative. Right field, air 2. Hit to left field, subtract 2. So that's a minus 4. So that's a 1 to 12. And a D. If he was held on, subtract. If he was not held, add 1. So it's a 1 to 13, and he's waving him around. 1 to 13 for the Brewers to take the lead here with the ghost runner. And he's going to be safe. So Franklin Stubbs drives in the run. The ghost has scored. Number 6. And Franklin Stubbs is the first baseman. That's a 3. And the Brewers take a 3-2 lead here in the top of the 10th inning. So Robin Yount scores. Franklin is on first. Scotty Fletcher is the batter. Franklin is a 15. They're going to hold him. From the right side, Fletch struck out his last time up. I did go. Batting from the right side. Here comes the pitch by W.Johnson. And that's going to be a 6-9 from the right side. And that's going to be a range play to the shortstop. Range play to the shortstop, 156. And gets to the ball. But we got to watch his errors. Oh, that's a... Oh, God. Got to watch his errors. So he's a 1 on a 15. So he will go G1, but it's a range play on the G1. I mean a rare play. And here we go. If there's a runner on first, the batter hits the ground ball to the fielder who starts the double play. The runner on first breaks up the double play, but the umpire rules interference occurred. It goes into the books as a double play with the runner on first. The batter grounds out and the runner holds. So he's on second, right? Yeah, he's pissed off, Frank. He's pissed. He's never seen anything like this. If there's a runner on first, the batter hits a ground ball to the fielder who starts the double play. Okay, double play. The runner on first breaks up the double play. but the umpire rules interference. It goes into the books as a double play with the runner on first, who, with no runner on first. Oh, wait a minute. I can't read. With no runner on first, the ground ball's an out with the runners holding. Why am I not comprehending? If there's a runner on first, the batter hits a ground ball to the fielder who starts the double play. The runner on first breaks up the double play, but the umpire rules interference occurred. All right, so what does it goes into the books as a double play? I need help. I don't know why I'm not comprehending this. If there's a runner on first, the batter hits a ground ball to the fielder who starts the double play. The runner on first breaks up the double play, so there's no double play, but the umpire rules interference has occurred. So it goes, so the base runner made the interference? Is that what they're saying? It goes down as a double play. So Fletcher, who was it to? Yeah, redo this. 15 on a shortstop, right? So if the runner on first, the batter hits a ground ball to the fielder who starts the double play. So that's a shortstop. Yeah, all right, so the shortstop started it, so it's a 6-3, I'm going to call it. And he goes down at 6-6, double play. Lucky they got the run. All right, so there is 2 down now. And B.J. Sharhoff stands into the left side of the batter's box. He reached on the never his last time up. Here comes the pitch. And that's that's a 6-8 left side, and that's popped up in the infield on the right side. The first baseman, Schaefer, calling for it, makes the catch. And that'll do it, but the ghost runner does score here in the 10th inning on one hit by Franklin Stubbs, gets the man home. They leave nobody on. We'll go to the bottom of the 10th inning. It is the 92 Milwaukee Brewers 3, the 1911 Senators 2, and he's given up 2 hits, so he's not tied yet, but he has to tie the game. Okay, so Jim Austin will take the mound again, and it's going to be Germany Schaefer to lead it off. Oh, wait a minute, I need the runner. Who made the last out? It's going to be George McBride is the ghost runner. George McBride is the ghost. Literally, he is the ghost. Anyway. All right, so Bride on second, and here we go. 6-4-3. Well, if there's a run on a ground ball, hits a ground ball to the fielder who starts a double play. All right, yeah, you could call it that too, Frank. Yeah. All right. You want me to call it a 6-4-3? I'll call it a 6-4-3 for you. Okay, so they're gonna hold. And here we go. Schaefer 2 for 4 in this game. And Schaefer wants to know if I get an RBI out of this. Yeah. Oh, shit. Now, hold on a second, boys. Let's see. Where did you go? What are you doing? Go to sleep. Go sheep. Anyway, that's my son's dog behind me. Okay, so here we go. Ghost runner on second, which is Vic McBride. He's a 1 through 12. And Germany Schaefer at the plate. And here comes the pitch. And that's going to be a 1-8 from the right. Oh, that's a walk, and that's first and second. All right. We got first and second with nobody out. And here comes Clyde Milan. Clyde Milan. He struck out twice. First and second. Left side. They're going to hold him. And Clyde Milan. Let me see. Corners. Yeah, corners in. So that'll bring his bumping up to a C. And he's a left-handed batter, so he might get the runners over on the ground ball to the right side. Let's see what happens. Jim Austin looks in, gets the sign, and here comes the pitch. And that's a 4-12 from the left side. And that's a walk. And now the bases are loaded. Holy shucks. Bases are loaded now for the Senators to pull this one out. That is number 4. Number 4. And here comes the pitching coach coming out to talk to Jim Austin. See what we got here. So now, I dropped the dice the other day and it went 20 feet across the room down on an air conditioning vent. I know, Frank. I know. Sometimes I'm on the. I got a window. I got a window here, and I got a window here, and I'm catty cornered into the corner, and the dice goes onto the windowsill, and if it doesn't make that windowsill, it finds its way underneath this desk. So I know I just leave them underneath there. So one day, if I pull the desk out, I'll collect all the dice. I got so many in the drawer, I really don't care how many are underneath there. So anyway, we got bases loaded, and we're gonna move the infield in. With lefty Doc Glesser coming to the plate. Brewers are in big trouble here. Let's see how it pans out. Let me see. McBride on third, Schaefer on second, Milan is on first. Here comes, that's a foul tip. Here comes a pitch from Doc Glesser. That's going to be 3-9 from the right side, and he hits him, and they tie up the game. And that's going to be it. Hit batter. Jim Austin loses it here in the 10th inning. The Ghost scores on the right fielder 9. Schaefer moves up to third. Beyond to second on number 5. And we're going to have a pitching change. So that's it for only you could fuck up the Ghost runner, Mikey. Well, that's true, Frank. Now Henry comes in. Remember when I said he had a 6-9? Well, it was a 1-14 home run. If I would have brought him in last inning. All right, we got a pitching change. And it's going to be Doug Henry. Try to get this thing, get the Brewers out of trouble here. Henry. The year of 92, he went 1-4. 1-4 with 29 saves. He went 402. Right-hand pitcher. All right. I hear you, Frank. It turned out to be an interesting game. You know, it's any kind of strategy that I try to do on the tabletop here tonight, it just didn't go that way. So anyway, Gless is on first. And Till Walker will come in. He's going to try to win it. Infield is in now. Thank God for that, right, Frank? Anyway, Tilly Walker steps in. He's 2 for 3. He singled his last time up. Nobody out. Bases are loaded. Doug Henry, the closer, is in the game now. And here comes the pitch by Doug Henry. And that's going to be a 310 from the right side. That's a ballpark. And the way the ballparks have been going on a 5 from both sides of the plate, it's a 7. And he lines it right out to the shortstop. So 1 down. Who's ERA? Henry? Good move, not being... Yeah, I know. Henry's ERA. Henry's ERA was 4.02. And he's trying to get out of trouble here. So 1 out, and Whit Conroy steps into the plate. He's 2 for 3 in the game. And Doug Henry looks in from the stretch. Bases jammed. The Washington Senators just tied up the game, and they're looking to win it here. 1 down. They just need a hit or a deep fly ball to get this run home. Who's on third anyway? McBride scored. Schaefer on third. Schaefer is on third. Where the freak is he? Oh, right there. And Walker made last out. Hold on a second. And McBride here, not there yet. All right, so Schaefer's on third. He is a 1-14. All right, here comes the pitch to Conroy. Doug Henry from the stretch, and here comes the pitch. He's going to need a big strikeout here. And he's going to go 5-5 on him from the right side, and guess what he gets? He gets the strikeout, called strike 3. Conroy goes down on strikes. I didn't cross the scorecard. This way I know we got it. So the first strikeout for Doug Henry, 2 down. Yeah, you're right. 2 down, and John Henry's the batter. Now 2 outs. Infield will move back. Doug Henry needs 1 more out to get the Brewers out of this. And then we'll go to the 11th inning. John Henry stands in. Henry is 0 for 3 with a walk. Here comes the pitch. And that's going to be a 6-9. There's that 6-9, Frankie. 6-9 from the right side. Does he have the power? He does not. And it's a 8, and that's going to be a base hit. And John Henry just won the game for the 1911 Washington Senators, as the Senators pick up 2 here in the bottom of the 10th inning and win this game 4-3. Big base hit. I told you that 6-9. I didn't like it. I didn't like the 5-7 either. Game winner. And the Senators and W.Johnson will move into the winners bracket as the 92 Brewers will go into the losers bracket. A 4-3 final. We'll give the recap in just 3 days from now. 4-3 is the game. Henry with a big base hit, and he gets the job done for the Washington Senators here in the 10th inning. You know, if I didn't do the ghost runner, Frankie, you know how this game would have went, right? It would have went another 20 innings. You're right. No, I didn't want that. But I had a feeling this game was going in that direction too. Anyway, all right, good game. A lot of strategy that didn't strategize in STRAT-O-MATIC. A lot of guys caught stealing. We tried to, and W.Johnson is very happy. He's getting congratulated by all his teammates. Doug Henry did his best. And where's the well, he's Ricky Bones in here. Oh, Ricky Bones. And that's the recap. That's done. All right. So we'll put the cards away for now. We'll get the line score in a minute. All these teams are piling up now. I took them out of the vault. All right, so it looks like Senators came 2 runs on 1 hit. And they left 3 on, I guess. As soon as the first one scores, gotta do it. LOBs. LOBs. 2 runs for the Senators on 1 hit, and the hit batter drives in, doesn't drive in the run. Wait a minute, who scored? Schaefer? Yep, Schaefer scored on number 8. And that'll do it. Johnson goes 10. Let me add up the hits and everything. So hits for the Sens, 3, 4, 5, 8, 10, 12, 13 for the Sens. I got 2, 4, 6, 7 for the Brewers. Senators. Brewers had 7 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6, 7. Yeah, W.Johnson did get hot. He was striking out bad as he loosened up a lot. So, Brewers 3. The Sens 4. 2. I got 7 hits for the Brewers. 3, 3, 4, 7, 9. I'm missing hits on the other side, so let me just 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's wrong. 14 hits. 14. The Brewers, how many errors did they make? 0. But I know the Sens had a lot. I mean, yeah, the Sens. 1 in the first, 1 in the second. They had at least 3. And 1 in the 8th, so they had 3. 3 errors on the Sens, 14 hits. And Brewers, no errors, so that's your final line score. It is 3, 7, and 0 for the Brewers. 4, 14, and 3 for the Sens here tonight. I told you before the game that the Sens will peek away at the Brewers and win this game. You did say that. Ty Cobb said W.Johnson's the best he ever faced. I've heard I heard that. Excuse me. Frankie, I got one of the games. That game, the second game, I got on video. Tomorrow I have nothing to do, so I'll go back to the video, and I have a editor. It's on the editor now. I just gotta piece it together. I gotta redo it. I'll definitely get that finished for you sometime this week, I promise. This year, what did you get with sub 2 arrow? Nice. You set a record for caught stealing. Well, yeah. BJ really controlled that part of the game. He got 1, 2, I believe 3 in this game. Or 4. Yep. 1, 2. 1, 2. 2, 3, 4. He got 4. He was 4 for 4. And he was 4 for 4, but Brewers lose. And if they would have won that game, he would have definitely gotten the MVP, I think. He went 1 for 5 anyway. And did he not get a run on that double? He did not. But, you know, his defense really, really stood out here tonight. So let's call Elders. Austin came in the 9th. Carl Elders came in the 9th. He walked the batter. No, he was done after the 9th. He came in, Austin came in the 9th. And he walked 3 batters. He got the double play off the walk. And then he got a ground ball hit to him to end the inning. With the ghost runner, I guess that disturbed him a little bit. And he walked the next 2 batters to load him up, and then he hit the batter to tie up the game. And that was it for him. Henry came in, he almost got out of it. But the 6-9 on the Henry's card is a major killer. Yeah, I got to put out a couple more. Let me see. I can't look because it's on my phone. Yeah, he did. In the fifth, he got into a little trouble. First and third with BJ at the plate and grounded out to end the inning. And then he got a 1-2-3. He hit a batter. Then the next three batters, he got 1-2-3. And then in the eighth, he got a leadoff strikeout. And then an error came. That was an error. And then he gets the next two batters. In the ninth, he gets the first two batters giving up a hit, a 1-out single. And then he gave Robin Yount, got him to ground out. And then he went into the 10th with the ghost runner. And a little upset, but he did get out of it. Well, he didn't get out of it. He gave up the base hit to Franklin Stubbs to score in Robin Yount. And then he got the next batter, Fletcher, to ground into a double play. And then he got BJ to pop out the first. And that was it. So they were losing at that point, but he became the winner when the Brewers, the Senators, and Austin could not get the job done. 3 walks in the game for Austin, and that's it. Greg Maddux had a couple of sub 2 ERA season. Yeah, he's in here. He's in here. He's already. He has one game coming up. Hold on a second. I got it. Let's see, I gotta open up my other computer because I have it in Excel. I'm glad Al, the Red Sox fan, popped in. Come on. Do you know Al, Frankie? Hey, Joe. How you doing? How's things, Joe? Signed in. Next week we got interesting. Let me see. This thing keeps on popping up. It's annoying on my new computer. I don't want to buy anything. So Walter Johnson goes into the winner's bracket. Carl Elders will go into the loser's bracket. And next week, I believe his name is Don Gross. I believe he's on Cincinnati. I could be mistaken. 1956. And he'll go against 1964 Sandy Koufax for next Saturday night's game. And then the following week we have Clay Buchholz against Greg Maddux of 94. And we got 5 more weeks of the first round being over, and that'll do it. Glad to hear that, Joe. Very good. If not the second base, well, in first, Hushner would have won. Yeah. Yeah, if not, yeah, they would have won that game. Sloppy, very sloppy in the first inning. It was the error, it was a 2-base error. And then Vaughn got in a base hit on a ballpark of 5, left and right side. And then Hamilton got a base hit to drive in Kevin Sizer. And then the pass ball, Frank. So there was 2 miscues in the first inning. An error, a 2-base error, and a pass ball that drove in a run. If it wasn't for the first inning, yeah, it would have been a different game. Yeah, I always check his channel to see what he's doing. He posted one game 2 weeks ago, and then he hasn't. He must be busy at work for him not to do games. He was AOL for a while. I think almost a month. He does. I love watching him. I love watching him play. Anyway, I'm gonna go and buy a game now. The first time in my entire career that I'm gonna step away from STRAT-O-MATIC and buy. What's the name of the game again, Frankie? Payoff pitch. I gotta put the TV on. Hold on a second, guys. Lay down. Lay down. Come over here. You wanna come on camera? Come on. Go to sleep. Yeah. I'm going to put my screen on the big TV here in my room. Let me see if I can get it live now. What do I have to do with STRAT-O-MATIC? Let's see if I'm up. Yeah, I'm right here. This way I can watch the chat and shut it off on the computer. Payoff pitch is great. Let me lower the volume. This way. Alright. I did a replay of 86 innings. Payoff pitch. Yeah, I'm going there now. So I don't have to shut that off. You go on here. All right. Let me see which one of you guys are gonna persuade me to buy a season. Which season would I get? Now I was looking at that. Let me see. Pay off pitch. Enter. Let me see what is this? Payoff pitch baseball printed games. Is it sideline chat strategies on .com? Is that it? Yeah, that's it. And I go into games, payoff pitch. Games. Wrong one. Back. Go to the shop. Okay. Shop games. I bet Mike's gonna love Payoff Pitch. It's just a good game. Only a game I have found that compares to Strat-O-MATIC and the flow. Once you get it down, yeah. They use the FAC cards for stolen bases sacrifices. All right. Payoff Pitch Baseball printed version. Payoff Pitch PDFs. So I'm going to print and let's see. Payoff Pitch Baseball sample team set. No, I don't want that. 23 seasons. This is the game that gives you all the players, is that correct? Let's see. On to page 2. The 90s, the 80s, 86, 85, 84, 83. He has a lot of the 80s. 79, 78, 77. No 75, huh? No 75, right? Every player. Thanks, Joe. No 1975. 69 will be my next pitch. Let me see. There was something that I saw that I really liked that I, what was that again? Payoff pitch of the season, 64. Let me go back to number 2. What doesn't hold up in Strat, Joe? Let me see. Let me start over. Go to page 1. Sample, payoff, pitch, baseball. Oh, the legends, yeah. The legends and the busts. Both of you guys have that? No 75, but we'll make them eventually. I wanted 68. They don't have them yet. I have 69 payoff pitch. 86 Mets. Oh, okay. You're playing 73 right now. AJC. I think payoff pitch nailed the 86 better than Strat. Every card. They don't hold up in Strat. Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah. All right. The baseball legend set. How's that? Good set. Interesting card you can play, especially the bust. Okay. So that's the game I'm going with. So, add to the card. I want to get the printed one, right? Yeah. Okay, so what else do I need? Brain Taylor, for example. Legends and Bus have all the Hall of Famers. Okay. I don't mind that. The game. Okay. Add to the cart. Okay, cart. Okay, so I got Payoff Pitch Baseball Set Legends and Bust printed. And I go to the shop again, I guess. And I hit Payoff Pitch. Okay, Payoff Pitch Replacement Parts. Do I go into the replacement parts now? Game, they have L and B. I'm assuming I do. Payoff Pitch Baseball Game Box. I have to buy the box, right? Payoff Pitch Instructions and Charts. I gotta buy. Now, Payoff Pitch Fast Action Cards. Payoff Pitch Pitching Hitting Cards. So do I get the pitches hitting cards for the set? I know they do, Frank. I know they have the 69. I think I'm going to order that. But my question is though I have to order the pitching cards for the set. All I need is the game boards. Alright. This is Payoff Pitch Instructions and Charts. How many Fast Action cards? Joe, Frank, how many should I order? Let me say view card. Alright, so I got the Payoff Pitch baseball card sets, Legends and Bust. I have Payoff Pitch baseball game box. I'm assuming it's just a box. Then Payoff Pitch baseball instructions and charts. Payoff Pitch baseball fast action cards. How many sets should I get of those? You get everything on the parts list section. Get the pitches hitting cards. Yeah, I did that. But the fast action cards, how many sets? So just get one? Is that what you're saying? Okay, one set. Alright, so Payoff Pitch cards, Legends and Bust, the box, the instructions and charts, fast action cards, and the pitcher setting cards. Right. That's all it is, $63. That's cheap. I think I spent 90 on a game set for Strat. Alright, so let me order the 69 set too. Hold on. Shop. Well, let me see if I like it first. Yeah, I'll just go with that. Where's my card? My account. Alright, so go to my card. Okay, and now proceed to checkout. Email. Returning customer. Click here. I don't have a code. Alright, so check out fast with a link. It looks like you have saved info to the link before. Enter the code setup. Ah, it's on my phone. Well, I can't do that now. Can I bypass this? Alright, Michael. First name, last name. Email. 245. Freehold, New Jersey. He has my number. $63. I have read and agreed with the website terms. Credit card, debit card. Now I gotta get my debit. I hope so, Frankie. I hope so. I'll be right back. I gotta get my wallet.
Now what you do? What you do?
All right. What do I have to do here? Well, Looks like I'm not going to get the $5 off. Because my bank is not on here. No thanks. Let me see. What happened here? Okay. And on October 13th, 2024, at 1:06 in the morning, I broke my stream since 1976 of only having one tabletop baseball game, which was STRAT-O-MATIC. At this time, I placed an order. And, oh, hold on. Placed an order for the first time on a new tabletop game. House number. Order notes. Optional. And I'm going to say something. Well, I hope so. When Frankie and Joe, if you, I gotta take my pills, hold on. Notes. Frankie X Rec commended this game, and Joe JC Sports and JC SBO. And then maybe they give you a break on something. So we're gonna go this way. People, I will specifically tell you what batters were great ball hitters, which were very patient hitters. Well, they're gonna know that oh, it's not free, no free shipping, Frankie? Well, STRAT-O-MATIC doesn't give free shipping anyway. You can't see anything on there, Frankie, could you? Off my computer? Yeah, more garbage. I told my wife, I says, when it's time for me to go, you got around $10,000 to $12,000 in the closet if you sell them. Oh yeah. is so funny. I'll pack the car for you. Uh, oh God. Anyway, I just said place the order. And what's going on? Why? Hold on a second. Michael, Strat roller, Michael. Okay. Why was it? You try it again. Give me my wallet. What happened here? Do you want to go in? She says I'll burn the cards. I told her not to. But her life, you've been doing that. I told my wife to pack the coffin with all my cards in it. I don't know if this went through, Frankie. Hold on, Michael, turn it over. From your account dashboard, you can view the recent order. All right. Where are you? Where's my cursor? Recent order. Order number. I guess it went through. All right, Frankie. I'll see you. I'll see you the next time around. Stay well, brother. Okay, thank you. Looking forward to it. I don't know if this damn thing went in. My account. Okay, this is saying, hello, Michael. From your account dashboard, you can review the recent order, manage your shipping and billing address, and I really don't have an account. View. Okay. Okay, billing. guess it went through. My account. Well, I'll call them on Monday and make sure it went through. I guess it did. Alright. I'm going to call it a night myself. I'm very tired right now. Alright, you've been watching the Saturday night at the ballpark. You're watching the 92 Brewers against the 1911 Washington Senators. The Senators win this one 4-3, and next week's games, it's going to be Don Gross against, who did I say? Greg Matic of 94. So hope you join me next week. I have an 85 IQ, Mikey. If you can play POP, anyone can. All right, Frank. Sounds good. I can't wait to get it. So until next week, I guess. Hope everybody has a pleasant and safe week. Final score here: Washington Senators 4, Milwaukee Brewers 3. Everybody stay well. Frankie, I'll talk to you during the week. And stay well, everyone. Thank you.